the word, y'all? What's the word? Lakeith. You sound like you have a name like Lakeith, but you don't know the difference between a do-rag and a bonnet? My nigga. Come on, man. Come on, my nigga. You do better, Lakeith. What's the word, y'all? You know, I said to myself, I was gonna start taking Saturdays off. Fridays and Saturdays, I'm gonna just start doing better at going live and responding to people's comments and not so much making videos and stuff. But then I wake up this morning and I see DDG crashing out on Myron from Fresh and Fit. Nigga, what? You know what I'm saying? Wasn't Myron? So what happened was Myron was just dick sucking when DDG was on his stream or his podcast or whatever. And when he invited him back, DDG said no. So then DDG became public enemy number one. He had the nerve to call DDG uneducated because he's black. Nigga, DDG's a valedictorian. What the fuck are you talking about, Myron? You such a racist. That's one thing I do love about racists. They always think the racism holds true to everybody. See, racists think stereotypes are stereotypes no matter what. You understand what I'm saying? So, I don't know if y'all remember, I had this song called Sex Worker Saver about Fresh and Fit. And since DDG makes music, I'm going to see if I can get DDG to hop on the remix. Because it's not like I'm at DDG's level, but I got some little bit of juice. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers know who I am a little bit out here. If you don't know who Brandon Jamal is, you know who the Now You a Single Mom guy is. Not everybody, but a lot of people do, And you know what they say? Enemy of my enemy is my friend. And DDG makes music, and my shit tough. You feel me? I'm just saying, if DDG hopped on Sex Worker Saver, I'm just saying, bro. Hold on. All my years of pancakes. It's never personal. What I'm about to do to your annoying, misogynistic ass podcast, I enjoy it. Oh, we got a lot of Fresh and Fit Sex Worker Saver fans in the chat right now. You understand what I'm saying? Like, talking about why does he have his shit tied in the front in a bow like this? Nigga, I tie my shit in a knot every single day. Every time anybody's ever seen me in a do-rag, it's like this. You know what I'm saying? Captain Save a whole tight beat. Boy, yeah, man, they outside on a Saturday. I'm just telling you, bro. DDG, you should hop on the Sex Worker Saver song. Because I don't know if you guys know, Fresh and Fit, they built their fame on bringing miscellaneous sex workers on their show, whether it be OnlyFans girls, girls who get half naked on Instagram, actual escorts, strippers. They bring them on their show to ridicule them and to make their male fan base feel superior to women by doing so. But the reality of the situation is you were exposing these miscellaneous sex workers to millions of thirsty men every week. If you a Captain Save a hoe ass nigga and you save, like, you always falling in love with hoes, 'cause let's be honest, hoes do be cool as fuck sometimes. So if you a Captain Save a Hoe ass nigga and you always saving hoes, and by the time you 60, you probably done saved 5 or 6 hoes in your life. You know, these niggas would save 3 to 5 hoes weekly, every Friday night, going out into the streets of Miami. Oh, you got an OnlyFans? You be naked on Instagram? Oh, you a stripper, bitch? Won't you let me save it, girl? I got this podcast. You understand what I'm saying? I got this podcast. And if I bring you on the podcast, you'll get to promote yourself. And then we're going to go on with the podcast. We have an audience of millions of men. Millions of men. All you got to do is just come and be on my show. No, for real. Come and be on my show. Come and be on my show. I can save your life. Come and be on my show. Because think about it, man. If you expose, because think about it, bro. You're talking about an audience of men who on a Friday night, they ain't getting no coochie. They watching a 2-hour podcast. You understand what I'm saying? And all of these men in real time for $6.99 can see your vajaj. Oh, yeah. Think about it. Millions of men. If just 5,000 of these niggas subscribe, you done saved this bitch's life. And you did that shit weekly. Sex worker saver ass nigga. Then at the beginning of the song, I gave you a Thanos reference. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you. In all my years of podcast, it's never personal. What I'm about to do to y'all, misogynistic ass podcast, I'm enjoy it. You a sex worker saver, you a simp, you a lame. You a sex worker saver, you a simp, you a lame. You a sex worker saver, a sex worker saver, you a sex worker saver, you a simp, you a lame. Won't you let me save it, girl? Mama, let me save it, girl. Won't you let me save it, girl? Since you trying to save it, girl. Won't you let me save it, girl? Hey yo, shout out my nigga O'Shea. The Duke is in the chat, you feel me? O'Shea, my boy. I know you all the way in Africa, whatever miscellaneous country you in. Let me tell you why we fucking with Fresh and Fit this morning. You know the famous streamer DDG? He is on their top. You understand what I'm saying? Because apparently they was dick sucking the last time DDG was on their platform. And he said no to coming back. So then Myron started talking all type of shit about him. So DDG on his ass. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what miscellaneous. I think he's in you know what? I'm not finna tell the people what country he's in, because this ain't my platform to be telling what country my man is in right now. Motherfuckers know he in Africa, but I don't know if motherfuckers know what country he's in. I don't know if he's told y'all on his platform or not, and I'm not finna be the nigga. I don't know if he could be running from charges for all I know. I'm just kidding, but he ain't got no charges. But yeah, O'Shea, that's what's going on, my nigga. DDG is on their top, so I'm gonna make a video today feeding DDG some fresh information, because you know DDG be all over the internet, so he might see it. DDG needs to be reminded that these niggas are sex worker savers. Not only did they bring sex workers onto their show to save them weekly, both of them in their personal lives be going in sex workers raw. You remember a few years ago, Myron had that pregnancy scare with that one miscellaneous sex worker, and turns out he wasn't the father, but the damage was already done. He turned the bitch's life up. You know, she was doing interviews. I'm pretty sure she did some modeling gigs. She was getting all types of money, all because Myron was going in her raw with the same guy who tells these women to avoid these type of women. And then fast forward a few years later, this nigga Walter had a public pregnancy scare with a sex worker. How you going in sex workers raw? But you got the nerve to talk about anybody. It's crazy. They should make feel-good content. They should make nobody should judge anybody content. Because them niggas be going in sex workers raw. Like, not only are you not worried about your seed, you don't care about the health of your Johnson. That's insane. How you going in a sex worker raw? I'm not gonna shit on anybody who employs a sex worker. I like strippers. I like looking at bitches on Instagram. I've never subscribed to an OnlyFans because Pornhub is always popping for free. The hub is always do 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 for free. But to go in a sex worker raw, that's like sticking your Johnson in a petri dish. Just naked Johnson, putting it in the petri dish. Wasn't that nigga Myron on sugar daddy baby websites, sugarbabydaddy.com or whatever that shit? That nigga better, boy, that nigga shouldn't talk about nobody. I always felt bad for DDG because ever since he blew up, it's been popular to just trash and roast him, mostly by women and teenagers. Let me tell you something about DDG. He do not care. That nigga do not care. Them checks come in every month on the 15th and on the 20th. He do not care. let me tell you something. Do not feel bad for DDG ever. He do not care. My man straight up got it out the mud. You feel me? He do not give a fuck what nobody say about his black ass. The only thing he cares about these days is people. Not even the people. It's about Halle and Halo. Clearly, there's some situation going on with time and blah 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 blah. You know, that's what he cares about. He cares about that damn boy. You think he gives a damn about people hating on him online? Shit. He finna keep on. Moonwalking through the Calabasas. You know what I'm saying? DDG ain't worried about that shit. But I feel what you're saying, though. I'm sure he appreciates people like you who give him empathy, you know. But trust me, you shouldn't feel bad for him. He all right. And then this nigga O'Shea, bro, I'm finna roast you, my nigga. You think you slick donating 25,000 UGX. Nigga, that was like $10. But that shit seemed heavy as fuck in whatever Ugandan or Nigerian or South African or Somalian currency that is. But I appreciate the $10 though. That's love. $10 is $10. You know. I was like, damn, 25. Oh. I'm like, damn. That's still love though. I appreciate it. No, he wasn't flexing. I'm sure whatever country he's in, like that's how it uploads. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had people in Japan give me donation and it came in yen, you know? So O'Shea know it's all love, man. That's the homie. O'Shea, that is Duke. Yeah, man. I said O'Shea is that dude. He is that dude. You know, O'Shea was one of the first people who was really big in the YouTube space, who was publicly showing me love and in my inbox, like, yo, what up, my nigga? Like, I love what you got going on, blah, blah, blah. Like, and he wasn't just telling me about the song, bro. Like, he was hyping me up for real, my nigga. He was telling me my editing was on point. He was actually telling me I'm the best at editing that he's seen in a while. He was telling me yada, yada, yada. Bro, he was just telling me all types of details about my stuff that were so good, no diddy. And I was like, man, thank you. Like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is an OG out here. And the fact that he done looked at my content as a creator himself and be like, yo, this nigga got it. So O'Shea really put a battery on in my back last year. So I really appreciate that. But with that being said, DDG, my boy, you might as well hop on this sex worker saver song. You might as well hop on it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they do. They save sex workers. You know, niggas like me and you, we had to get it out the mud with this internet shit. You know, you're way more successful making music than I am, obviously, because you got several songs that's got millions and millions of views. You feel me? But I'm just saying, I just feel like you would spaz going off on Myron soft ass, bro. Like, you done already been going off. Hold on, let me see if I can find. Let me see if it's on this phone. I know I saved them to the phone that you watching me on, but nah, they ain't on here. Let me check TikTok.
And you guys pedestalize.
So this is Myron talking about DDG, and then DDG responding.
Fucking moron. And you guys pedestalize being an idiot, not going to school, not using the English language properly, not having a command on the English language. You guys think this shit's cool? It's really not, bro. He must not know. Nigga, I was valedictorian. Nigga, I went to college, stupid bitch. You was a police officer making $30K a year. Now you trying to start a podcast because you couldn't make ends meet. You want to be me, nigga. You wish you was in my shoes. You wish you was me. You fell off. It's over. No one's going on your shit. Your ass is on Rumble, nigga. Y'all probably get 100 views on Rumble. Niggas ain't watching y'all niggas on no fucking Rumble or YouTube, nigga. I'm about to look at your views after this. It's really not. Y'all know how many careers I done took? Stop playing with me. It will be collected.
Oh, and what that nigga was saying? They talking about him in the chat. What he was doing?
Nah, he just be dick sucking. He a little light skinned nigga. Nigga was dick sucking when I was on this podcast. Since I don't want to go back on it, now you mad. Now I want to go on your shit, now you mad. Fuck you, nigga.
Oh, he asked you, you said no, and he started tweeting about you?
Yeah. Please, boo. He said he ain't like how my face look. He said I looked at mean or something in the club. Nigga, I got aura.
I'm just saying, DDG, you know, you would sound really good. Like, I'm just saying, DDG, just hear me out. In all my years of contact, it's never personal. But what I'm about to do to your annoying, misogynistic ass podcast, I'm enjoying it. I'm just saying. You know, Myron is kind of silly. Why would you play with niggas who are musically talented? And Miss Tech Not Fancy, she said that song is a banger. Like you don't think DDG gonna want to jump on a banger? You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I would pray on it. Woo. It's my last blunt. I gotta get some more. I gotta get some more gas. You know, I feel bad for everybody who lives in a state where weed's not legalized yet, because it really helps get the state out of debt if the money is used properly. Because the way they tax the legalized weed is crazy. And people always go to dispensaries. They always go. It only makes sense. B, you can tell they really want to keep arresting people. Because why do you want to keep arresting people for weed when the general federal consensus is that it's fine? You know? And C, for the smokers, do you know how chill it is? Like, I don't break any. I'm now a 100% law-abiding citizen. Do you know how nice it is as a weed smoker to be a law-abiding citizen? I can get pulled over. I can have an ounce of weed on me. But if it don't smell like I've been smoking and shit, I just go home. Like, they can smell it. If like technically it's supposed to be in a type of container to where you can't smell it. But cops don't be tripping. I've gotten pulled over with weed before, but it didn't smell like I just finished smoking, because I hadn't. They could just smell like, you know, the container or whatever. They were like, you know, it's supposed to be in a seal-proof container. I was like, yeah, I'm on the way home right now. They were like, all right. They asked me if I had any guns or anything, and it was fine. Bro, what? Okay, look. This guy really wants some fucking attention. Sir, you have my attention. I'm telling bro to get mods to kick out the trolls, and he blocked me. What the fuck is a mod? And what is your problem? If I don't give a fuck about the trolls that are in my chat, why do you? Huh? But now you have my full attention. What is a mod, sir? And why do I need them so badly? Why? What's your name? Rebel Rhea X? Talk to me. Talk to me. The troll was calling you a pedo. Who gives a fuck? Damn. But who cares about trolls? Let them do what they do. Nigga, I'm the biggest troll on the internet. Have you seen my content? You think I'm supposed to give a fuck about a troll, nigga? What the fuck you mean? I got a whole verse on a remix of my homie song where I say, step 1, find a crying single mom. Step 2, loafers on top of the car. Step 3, hit that bitch like it's Fortnite. Step 4, tell Myron he a bitch with his simp ass, lame ass, sex worker saving ass, sugar baby daddy website with your lame ass, going overseas to get some pee with your lame ass. This nigga going in a sex worker raw and he can't dance. Boy, you think I give a fuck about what a troll say to me on my live? I'm grateful they bitch asses in here. You could be in anybody live right now being a bitch. Trolling. You in my live. Appreciate you. damn. Like, you know what? But Rebel, I appreciate your passion. And Lord knows, we all misstep. Did you see my Fresh and Fit appearance? There were at least 6 moments that I would have taken back. You know, even players fuck up. That's what I'm saying. Like, you said you was trying to look out. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And I'm sorry if you felt like I kind of went hard on you. But I go hard. No Diddy. I wake up and choose violence. That's why y'all here. You know? So yeah, man, DDG is crashing the fuck out on Fresh and Fit. So I'm just saying. DDG should hop on that Sex Worker Saver song. And, you know, I'm not gonna lie, my favorite part about that song, usually my favorite part about songs are verses. My favorite part about that song is the intro. When I was like, because like, you know, like I'm not some red pill anti-single mom ass nigga. For those of y'all who don't know, for those of y'all who are pretty new here, I made one joke about one of my exes. She used to talk cash shit about single moms. And I look on her Facebook page 4 years later, and the first thing I saw was IDC. I'ma take care of my baby no matter what. My nigga, you know I was on the flow. I'm talking about crying, nigga. So all I did was make a TikTok. And the caption was, when you check Facebook and see the universe did right by your ex. And I pulled up the instrumental and I was like, you let him hit it raw, now you a single mom. And y'all was like, yo, you better make this a real song. So I gave, you know, I like bars in rap music. So I was like, well, if I'm gonna make this a song, I'm gonna give it some damn bars. And that's what I did. And you know, yada 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 yada, snowball effect. We here now. So I'm not some woman hating red pill ass guy. That ain't never who I was. I just like to laugh at everybody. And y'all really like this joke. And y'all kept, but as I dove into the internet, I saw that this single mom shit is really a culture that is fucking up people. So I'm like, y'all telling me I'm doing the Lord's work. Why in God's name should I stop? Niggas started comparing me to Kevin Samuels, even though my personality is nothing like his. So, which I was like, yo, why in God's name would I stop? You know? So that being said, the intro of the song, I was like, in all my years of conquest, violence, and slaughter, it was never personal. But what I'm about to do to your annoying, misogynistic ass podcast, I'm gonna enjoy it very much. You know what I'm saying? You know, anytime I could drop an Avengers reference, you know. So I'm just saying, DDG, there's all the reason for you to hop on the song. The song is too tough. I know it is. Like, I can't even act like it's not. You know, me and the engineer was in there cooking. He was like, yo, how about this? I was like, he was like, yo, how about this? And I was like, I can't never just take full credit for how dope the song sound. Like my nigga Daniel is awesome. So yeah, that's crazy. DDG crashing out on Fresh and Fit. I'm just saying, DDG, you might as well just hop on the song, my nigga. If we can make it sound better, because I know you got, you know, in all my years of conquest. I'm saying, pass the blunt, got you. It's never personal. But what I'm about to do to you, annoying, misogynistic ass podcast, I'm enjoying it. Sex worker saver, you a simp, you a lame, you a sex worker saver, you a simp, you a lame, you a sex worker saver. Ain't it crazy that men who made careers judging women and hating on women for real, like I laugh at women. And the women who got plenty of sense laugh at them too. I also laugh at these bitch ass niggas. Y'all just don't like that as much, but I definitely laugh at these women a lot because they're hilarious. Women are the way I feel about women is the way Dave Chappelle feels about trans people. Dave Chappelle said, and I quote, "I think it's quite ironic that people who have such a hilarious set of physical circumstances don't have a better sense of humor about the shit." Bro, that shit took me out. Because the reality of the situation is these women do so many ridiculous things with their chest. And you think I'm not supposed to laugh at you, bitch? You pull out your phone and you cry into the front camera, and you don't think I'm supposed to laugh at you, bitch? Come on. You as a grown-ass man gonna sit here and talk shit about the types of women men shouldn't date, but you be going inside them raw, having pregnancy scares with sex workers? Not only do you be going in sex workers raw, you bring miscellaneous sex workers on your show weekly and let them promote themselves in front of 20,000, 1,000 live thirsty ass men who ain't getting no coochie on a Friday night. And then you upload it to your millions of followers and people who watch your content. And if out of these millions of people, 5,000 of these niggas subscribe, you done saved this bitch's life. That's how you know Myron. You know, as much as Myron say nigga, that's how you know he ain't a nigga. Well, you know he is a nigga, but he ain't no real nigga because there's a bunch of these trick ass niggas these days. Project Pat told us a long time ago in rhythmic fashion, don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. And if that wasn't clear enough, he had a woman come in and do the ad. I wanna be saved. Like, bitch, please. Hell no. You out here saving. This nigga be saving sex workers weekly. That's how you built your fame. Breathe air. You smoking Reggie. Okay. Old desperate ass chicks. Oh, my mama, man. I don't, you know. No nada. Funny as hell. What up? Hello from Russia. What's up? Hello from Chicago by way of North Carolina. Appreciate the super chat. Appreciate you. Beware the chicken heads. Yes, tongue. Yeah. Man, how you doing on that Tekken? Good. I'm a beast with King. I'm not playing online yet. Cause I don't play as often as I would like to, but I'm kind of obsessed with work. Like, if I could be honest with you, if it wasn't work engaging with my supporters, I wouldn't be on live right now. Like, I don't have that big of an ego. I don't, but I am obsessed with work. So Once I get my setup to where I'm streaming my gameplay, then I'll play more often, if that makes sense. Have you been to Africa? Nope. The only place out of the country I've ever been is Panama. I had a terrible time. But it wasn't about Panama. It was about the people who I was with. It was terrible. It was just terrible. I did not have a good time. I have to go back and redo Panama because that shit was trash. I could have had an amazing time, and I just didn't. What's up from South Africa? Love from Chicago by way of North Carolina. Do you watch Invincible? No. I don't like things that have a shit ton of blood. You know, like man. Hey guys, you know what? I want to give somebody some attention. Skinker, what is this? Skin Killer Death. He's commented several times over the past, I don't know how many minutes that I'm just yapping, but he's here watching me yap. He loves me so much. He's just afraid to admit it. It's okay to be like, yo, this is my guy, man. Like, because you probably have convinced yourself that any love you have for a dude is gay. And it's not. You probably never been in a serious locker room where you're trying to win a championship. Most people haven't, and that's okay. You've never experienced, like, going home, like, and being like, yo, that's my nigga, man. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and that's not gay. The only thing that is gay is a man doing another man. Anything else is just whatever, man. Like I'm very grateful. I'm so grateful I was a wrestler. Because I had to wear, we call it the tights, they're called a singlet. I had to listen to people tell me all types of things simply because I wrestled in a singlet. They were like, man, that shit is gay. And I'm just like, it's not. It's a regulation uniform. We have to wear it. It actually makes sense because it just never made sense to me. And when I was in high school, I realized that people are just gonna call you gay. More importantly, people are very uncomfortable with like if you've never been in a locker room, you're very uncomfortable with like a real life bromance or actually just liking a dude, and it's cool. You ever like have a coworker and y'all just click? That's not gay. That's the homie. You know? So people who be coming into my comment section and they really need my attention with their negative comments, like they spam a negative comment, just know I know you actually love me. You're just uncomfortable with it. And that's okay. You talk like a confession is coming. Hey man, I got bars when I talk. What can I do? What can I do? You know, man, let's smoke some crack. Let's not. You know, I would much rather not. Now, if you want to smoke some crack, by all means, my nigga. You know what I recommend if you're a crack smoker? I recommend I would buy the cocaine myself, and then you find the recipe. I'm sure you can find the recipe on YouTube. You get the recipe, you get the water, the baking soda. I don't know the proportions, but that's what I've always known it is. You know, is cocaine, baking soda, and water. I don't know the recipe. You have to get a Pyrex pot. I do know you got to get a Pyrex pot. I watched enough TV to know a Pyrex pot is required. I'm not gonna tell you what a Pyrex pot is. You can just Google all this shit. But so you can look up the recipe. If you are gonna smoke crack, I would recommend doing it the most cost efficient way. Because I assume with the cocaine you make a bunch of crack rocks and they sell you for, $20 or $10 or 30. I don't know how much this shit goes for. I'm, once again, not a connoisseur. I don't partake. But what I do know is that it's more cost efficient if you buy the cocaine first. You may have to wait. It takes a little bit of patience, I guess. Oh, somebody said a coffee pot is cheaper. Get the fuck out of here, Grape Seed. You funny as hell. Yo, you heard the man. You see, we're talking about being cost efficient here. A coffee pot, much cheaper. And you probably don't arouse any suspicion. You going out, you buy a coffee pot, you look. This nigga said facts, a coffee pot works out. Bro, you gotta at least put an LOL behind that, bro. Oh my God. That nigga didn't put an LOL behind that or nothing. He was dead ass serious. He said facts, the coffee pot works. Yo, that is rich, man. Oh, that's funny, bro. That is so funny. Oh, that's funny. That is so funny. Part of growing up is learning how many people actually do drugs, bro. Like, I don't know if I am grateful for the fact, but I guess it means I could never try. But in my family, I've had drug addicts in my family. So it's kind of in my veins, I think, to be an addict. I would assume. So that being said, I've always been afraid to try everything. I ain't never popped no type of pill or nothing. I'm afraid to try shrooms, nigga. I'm terrified. Because my whole thing is, bro, this is my honest to God truth. Besides what's in my DNA, what if I don't like the high that I'm on and I'm just stuck here? Nigga, that is the scariest shit I could ever. No thank you. No fucking thanks. Mushrooms, look, I hear everybody when they talk about how chill mushrooms are. I understand all of that shit. But what if I don't like it? I'm just stuck here. I don't. No, ma'am. That's a hot plate of no, ma'am. I don't want to do anything that has ever changed somebody. Like LSD, fucking. Nigga, I still hold my nose when I go underwater. You think I'm finna do some cocaine? Now, I don't judge the folks that do it. Do your thing, my nigga. Just, take it to the bathroom like a civilized person, please. Please and thank you. Come on. You just gonna pull that shit out like everybody just do this shit? For real. Just disrespectful. And like I said, I don't judge anybody who does any drug. As much as I smoke, nigga, please. I don't judge nobody for nothing. I'm just afraid to try everything. I'm terrified. Because you know what I'm more afraid of? The what if I don't like it and I'm stuck here? What if I like it? What if it's the best thing ever? You think anybody who became a drug addict wanted to become a drug addict? 0% of drug addicts wanted to become a drug addict. And considering the fact that I've had drug addicts in my family, I'm just good personally. Like, it's a hot plate of no ma'am. No. I remember one time, I'm telling you a funny story. I remember one time I was playing beer pong, right? We had a party. And we smoking a blunt. It was some dirt Reggie. You know, I was like 19, something like that. It was some dirt ass Reggie, but we put some shrooms in the blunt. Seemed like an excellent good idea. So, you know, we passed it. I hit the shit a couple times. Somebody makes my beer pong cup, you know, splash. So I got to drink, right? When I tell you this is how long it took me to reach the cup. And by the time I got to the cup, I said, y'all, how long was I reaching for that cup? They were like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You were doing that shit in slow motion. I said, yeah, I'm done. I'm going to bed. I don't, fuck, no. It was like 8:30. The party had barely started. I went to bed. That was the end of that. Mm-mm. 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 You see my face just thinking about it? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It wasn't the mushroom, that was something else. Look, I only smoke. So maybe it was the fact that it was the mushroom. I was inhaling it, smoke. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't much care. You know? That was a lifetime ago. I went to sleep. I woke up feeling fine the next day. Um I didn't feel any pain in my butt. Because you know, whenever you black out, that's the first thing you check. And you'll be like, all right, we're good. We're good. Wake up and get some breakfast. Mm-mm. Yeah, I never went through like a hardcore phase where I was blacking out on a regular basis. Like even in my younger years, I would only ever black out every blue moon. Like, cause I'm just afraid of somebody being able to, like, because when I sleep, I sleep. So you mean to tell me I black out and I'm just somewhere? There isn't some weirdo around? Nigga, please. Boy. I'd have heard all types of stories from women. Like, you can't believe all women, but for me to just sit here and say these women be lying is just wrong also. That's the problem when people don't listen with both ears. You know, so many women have horror stories, bro. And I just, I'm gonna be safe. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Somebody said you look tough. I don't know if that's sarcastic or not. It don't matter how tough you are when you sleep, blacked out, passed out, and it also don't matter how tough you are when you fighting bullets. None of that shit matters. Those are two scenarios where tough don't mean shit. Shrooms can save your life if you tread carefully. You see, I'm not in the mood for any of that. Like, people always say stuff like that. You know, I don't really want to do anything to where they're like, you have to be careful when you do this. I'm what? That's just me personally. I just don't know. Thank you. Where are you from? I was born in Chicago. I left when I was like 7. I ran away from home on the back of a train, and I hitchhiked all the way to North Carolina, and I was taken in by a family. It was a lovely farm. Their names were Bob and Carol. They lived in Kernersville, North Carolina, and eventually my family tracked me down. And they were like, hey, we like Winston-Salem. So we settled in a tiny town called Winston-Salem. I couldn't keep that up. We moved to Winston-Salem, North Carolina when I was like 7. And I grew up down there my whole childhood. And I moved back home, Chicago, like 11 years ago. Do you support gay rights? I used to. You know what? This is something that I'm very comfortable talking about. And I feel like normal people aren't comfortable speaking about this because they get labeled. But this is how I used to be all for gay rights. Back when they were trying to prevent gay people from getting married, I was like, why shouldn't they get married? You know? I'm kind of on the fence about adopting children, but I can't say that it's wrong to me morally, personally, but I can't argue with anybody who feels either way. Because obviously you feel like people who are married should be able to raise a family on one hand, but at the same time, that family forces a whole community of people to have conversations with their children that they may not have been ready to have prematurely. So I understand both sides. Do I honestly care about the statistics of the children in a heterosexual household versus a queer household? I don't honestly care about that, because I feel like good people are there's good and bad people no matter what demographic you're looking at. So I don't really care about that. You could be a piece of shit raising a child whether you're gay or straight. You understand what I'm saying? But me as a straight man, I don't have kids, so I stopped being super pro Libiquita once I realized that they were really targeting the children. Because fucking why? Why is this shit in cartoons? Why is there a drag queen on TV with a rainbow telling children that how they should think about how I should identify and shit? What in the fuck is this? This is very, very, very grown up shit. This ain't for fucking children. none of this shit makes any goddamn sense. Why are there children doing drag? What in the fuck is this? So, I used to be very pro gay rights, but they won, and it wasn't enough. They had to come for the children. You understand what I'm saying? You won. You got to be able to be married. Nobody can discriminate against you because of your sexual orientation. But it wasn't enough. That's normal people's problem with the ubiquitous. Because you won and it wasn't enough. Now you seek to oppress. Yeah, so at the end of the day, normal people's problem with the ubiquitous is that you won. You won. You got all the rights, but it wasn't enough. There is no reason, and I ignored it for a long time because, let's be honest, when you don't care, you don't care. So I was able to ignore things a long time. Because I don't give a shit about what happens in the ubiquitous community. Like, I don't care. But, like, why should it be everywhere? It's not enough for you to have your space. It has to be everywhere. Like once it got in cartoons, niggas was like, that's enough. There was a book in an elementary school library. It was like a cartoon, a picture book. But the little girl or boy or whatever was talking about their experience being molested and changing their identity. And why is this in a children's elementary school? What the? Y'all wonder why these parents is all right. Y'all wonder why people who really care about politics are so angry with Democrats. Democrats are angry with Democrats. Like check this goofy shit out. Transgender folks are like 1 or 2% of the population, right? But they spending $20 million on making mice transgender. Hey man. Hey look, God bless Doge. You say what you want to about Trump. Because there's reasons not to like them. There's reasons to like them. Nobody can make you change your mind really if you're not already open-minded to anything. Like, there's no point in talking politics with anybody. That's why I don't get on my channel and talk politics, because I don't like like so many people are just not open-minded thinkers. They come in with ammunition and they want to just get their talking points across, and nobody is willing to look and be like, damn, that's a good point. Damn, that's a good point. Like, I've always been somebody who just listens to what people say out of their mouth. You know? So like I said, there's reasons to not like Trump. There's reasons to love Trump. There's reasons to hate this guy. There's reasons to be like, he's not so bad. Either way, he's the president. Like why do you want the president to fail? I've never wanted a president to fail. I think that sounds just crazy, personally. Like, like, and then look at how much I was in love with Barack Obama's campaign. Looking back, it's like, man, fuck that nigga. You know? So whatever. I never really get too emotional when it comes to the politics. But what I do know is that I'm grateful when some good shit happens, no matter where it comes from. And I'm from North Carolina. One of his priorities was him coming in, taking care of them folks in North Carolina. That shit was love. Out there, I think it was Asheville. I'm sorry. Yeah, I get real country sometimes when I'm talking about North Carolina. And then Doge finding all this shit. Are you a gangster? Yes and no. I don't have a gang set per se. You know, I'm not in nobody's organization, but if you don't think it's gangster, laughing at single moms for a living, you crazy. It's probably the most gangster thing anybody's ever done on the internet. Just saying. He and the single mom disc gang. You see, no. You know what? We're not. This is not the. All right, look. You know what red pill guys are? Red pill guys are the grown-up version of the He-Man Woman Haters Club. I'm gonna say it again, like Dr. Umar. The red pill guys are the grown-up version of the He-Man Woman Haters Club. The red pill guys are the grown-up version of the He-Man Woman Haters Club. All right? Because there's no reason to just sit around on a regular basis and just talking shit about women. Like, if you're not laughing, what's the point? More importantly, as a grown man, you don't really have to become awake or become woke to women's nature. I hate it when red pill men talk about the nature of women because they don't talk about anything positive when it comes to the nature of women. They're always just talking about the selfish aspect. They all sound like, these red pill niggas be sounding like Drew Afualo. All day, every day. When whole time, Drew Afualo got a whole man. These red pill niggas be talking all this shit about women. But like, why? You're not even funny. you can tell it comes from a place of, it comes from a place of, it comes from a place of, I don't know what it comes from a place of. Because honestly, if you ask someone why they make the red pill content that they make, they're just gonna give you some bullshit about bringing awareness. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I was never some guy who thought he was bringing awareness about modern women. Never. I was a nigga making TikToks. I made one TikTok about one of my exes. And then all I did was search single mom struggles to keep making content after y'all made me make the song. And I was like, damn, these women be on camera, front camera, crying like this. This is hilarious. And I can prove to you the difference between my content and red pill content. No woman watches red pill content. Women love my content because I'm hilarious, bitch. Some women just get upset because they're like, how dare you laugh at women? But I'm like, have you seen the videos that I stitched? Come on now. Come on now. And then you have to understand, as an entertainer, if you don't listen to your audience, you crazy as hell. You have no idea how many men have told me that laughing at my content has helped them when they've had a tough day, or has helped them laugh at their situation as opposed to just being mad about it. Now, I know what it's like to be having a tough day and to be scrolling through my phone and something cracks me up to the point of tears. And I'm like, you know what? This shit is not that bad, man. Let me get my ass to work. So the fact that I was doing that and I have done that for God, countless amount of people, come on now. Why would I stop doing what I do? Why would I stop doing what I do? I am richer than you. Poop, there are a lot of people richer than me. And I don't mean celebrities, I'm talking about regular folks walking around. So that's really good for you. I don't know what to tell you. I ain't never been no hater. I just don't really watch red pill content that much because it's just very hateful. Wouldn't you rather come here and laugh? I'm just saying, like, how long are you gonna be entertained by watching smart men talk down to bimbos? Oh, audio went bad. Probably because my phone. Oh, that's because my phone is hot. See,